Today we're going to be going over a book and using the book to tell us what the story is about, even before we read it. Have you ever gone to a library and just couldn't decide what book you wanted to read because they all looked really great? Or have you ever been unsure about a book because you weren't sure what exactly it was about? Today I'm going to give you an example of a story and we're going to skim through it and make inferences about the book. Inferences means we're going to use the clues the book gives us to help our brain figure out what it's about. So today, as you can see, we're going to do The Giving Tree, one of my personal favorites, and I am going to read this to y'all tomorrow. But today we're just going to skim through it and just, see what the book's about. Use the clues. This book is by Shel Silverstein, The Giving Tree. We can see the book. There's a tree and there's a little boy, and looks like the tree is giving the little boy an apple. Almost looks like the tree has an arm. So let's go ahead and open the book. The Giving Tree. Remember, I'm not going to read everything, hardly anything. We're going to look at the pictures and try to figure out what it's about. So first picture, we can see just a tree. Let me put it a little bit higher for y'all. Tree with it looks like a long tree with full of leaves on it, as you can see. So here's the tree. Now on the other side, beautiful looking tree. And right there we see a little leg, almost it looks like a little boy's leg. Here we see a tree and it looks like the tree has arms and it's kind of saying come here. And there's a little boy waving, kind of like hi. Looks like the little boy is playing with the leaves the tree is giving him. Here you can see the little boy now has a flower crown, or I'm sorry, like a leaf crown. He's just kind of looking around. So the boy is not here anymore. His shoes are gone. So I'm pretty sure we can make an inference, which is a guess that the boy is probably climbing the tree. You can see the little boy right there. Little feet, just kind of hanging out. We see these are little apple cores. Looks like he probably ate some apples. The tree probably provides apples for the boy and he's eating them. He's probably still up in the tree because we can make an inference that the shoes are here, so the boy's probably up there. Here's a little boy. He looks like he's hiding behind a rock and the tree's arm is kind of saying, hey, I see you. Maybe playing hide and go seek. Here we can see the boy looks like he's pretty tired. Here's the shoes, the apples. He's just kind of hanging out. The boy's hugging the tree. Okay, later on, we can see right here, he has a book. I'm sorry, not a book, a knife right here. Looks like he carved something, me and T. Tree starts with T, so I can assume he carved something in the wood saying me and T, which is a tree. We can make an inference about that, a guess. Here looks like we have a grown-up boy, a little bit older. Not sure if it's the boy, could be the boy or not. And he's just kind of there. We can zoom in a little bit. He doesn't look too happy. Just kind of look, usually he's playing with the leaves and stuff. Right now he's just kind of hanging out. Oh, if we can see over here, there's something different. There is 2 sets of feet down there. So might be a boy, might be somebody else. But if we look at the tree, there's another heart. We said that me and T was a tree and the boy. Now me and YL. Who can that be? A heart. I think we can make an inference, which is a guess, that it's probably a girl. Somebody who he likes. The boy, I'm sorry, not the boy. The tree is right here. It looks kind of lonely. Kind of swinging his little leaf arms over here. Trying to figure out where the boy's at. Looks like the boy got a little bit bigger now. This time he's not with the other person. The other person's nowhere to be seen. He's kind of looking up to the tree, almost like he's talking to the tree. Turning the page. Looks like the boy climbed a tree, but what do we see? The apples, in the beginning of the story, the apples were eaten. We can only see the core because the boy was eating the apples, but now it looks like he's dropping the apples down there. Okay, what do we think is gonna happen? What will the boy need with so many apples? He might go take them to his family. Maybe he's gonna sell them. I don't know. We would have to read the story, but right now we're making inferences. We're making guesses. Okay, right here. We go. Oh, there looks like not a boy anymore. It looks like a little man. Okay, it looks like the man is talking to the tree again. Talking to the tree. What does the man want now? Let's see. Oh. Can look over here. Looks like the man took all the tree's little branches and leaves. What is he doing? First, the younger boy took the apples. Now this man shows up and now he's taking the trees and the leaves and the branches. Huh. What's gonna happen? Okay. And here's the tree. Doesn't have apples, doesn't have leaves anymore or branches. Just wood right now. Long piece of wood. Okay, so here we are. We can see now there's not a man, there's an old man. He looks a little bit older. Okay, it looks again, he's talking to the tree. What is this man gonna want now? Let's check. Oh, look, nothing but a stump. Looks like somebody's carrying out a tree. Although we can think maybe the old man got some help, because this doesn't look like the oldest man's feet. He probably got a younger boy to help him. Okay. Why would he need a long piece of wood for? What do we use wood for? We use it to build things. So maybe he's trying to build something. We don't know. Okay. Nothing over here. Here's just a stump now. Looks kind of lonely. Before it was a big, beautiful tree with the leaves and apples and branches and a long trunk. And now it's just a stump. Well, now there's not an old man, but a very older man. And it looks like he's talking to the tree. What could this older man possibly take from this tree? We can only make inferences, guesses. And there's the older man. Looks like he is just sitting down, kind of hanging out. We can know that, you know, maybe some older people just want to sit down. They're already old. They just kind of want to relax a bit. So the tree stump now provides the spot for him to sit down. Remember, we are making guesses. We won't know the true story until tomorrow, when we go over it as a classroom. And there's the older man just sitting down, looking at the sky, I'm assuming. Okay? Nothing else. This looks like a pretty interesting story that we might want to be reading, which we are going to be reading tomorrow as a class, but it was good to just kind of skim through the book and just make guesses about what it's about. We use clues every day. We try to figure out what something's about before we read it, before we buy something at the store. You know, even when we go out to eat, we try to say, that looks pretty good. We need to make clues. So this book will be interesting to read tomorrow. Thank you guys.